Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, despite Kenya Kwanza making noise about rigging of election, the ICT CS Joe Mucheru is still coming out strong and boldly to insist that Raila Odinga is going to have a resounding win in round 1 in this August election. According to him, all the information they have, the data, and the opinion polls that have been conducted throughout, it is showing that Raila Odinga will win in round 1. And Joe Mucheru has been captured by the Star, and this information also has been shared by Tuko. This is what Tuko is publishing. ICT CS Joe Mucheru declares Raila Odinga will win presidency in round 1. We have data. That's the headline. Information Communication Technology Cabinet Secretary Joe Mucheru is upbeat that the Azimio la Umoja, One Kenya Coalition Party presidential candidate Raila Odinga will resoundingly win August 9th votes. Mucheru suggests that the stars are this time aligned in favor of Raila, who eyed the presidency for the 5th time after missing 1997, 2013, and 2017. According to Mucheru, Raila's prospect of succeeding President Uhuru Kenyatta were bolstered after he settled on NARC Kenya leader Martha Karua as his running mate. This is what they quoted him saying. "We will not require a round 2 vote. All indications are that he'll take it in round 1. The data we have and the opinion polls available and many other factors pointing to that reality." Mucheru was quoted by Nation as said. Now, the story goes on. The soft-spoken yet headstrong CS father downplayed the assertion by the Kenya Kwanza brigade that the state is pursuing machinations to compromise the credibility of vote in favor of Raila Odinga. Led by Deputy President William Ruto, the team has been accusing several ministers in Uhuru cabinet for taking sides of focus, being Mucheru, under whose custody is critical docket charged with facilitating the transmission of election results. Mucheru said that the electoral system cannot be easily interfered with, stating that the vote would be free and fair, adding that no one intended in stealing their Kenya Kwanza votes. It is technically impossible to corrupt the process of picking the 5th president for the country, said Mucheru. The CS noted that the unease in Kenya Kwanza camp is out of sensing defeat on August 9, and its luminaries are thus using state officers as escape to reject the outcome of election. He further observed that the Ruto-led faction erred in picking Mathira MP Rigathi Gachagua as the presidential running mate, saying that the lawmaker has been more harm than good to the deputy president. Detention arithmetic. The story goes on, but we will reach there. Now, if President Uhuru Kenyatta was going to support William Ruto the way he said when they were campaigning in 2017, then Ruto was just assured that he needed to do 2 things, and after that, the rest will take care of itself, and yes, he will become the president. But things have changed. And again, we are asking ourselves a question here: why is Joe Mucheru still coming out boldly to talk how Raila Odinga will defeat William Ruto, when they are complaining that there could be a plan for rigging. And we want to look into those three things: what Ruto was anticipated to do, and why Mucheru is coming out to insist on how Raila is winning this election. But before we go into that, just a quick request. You might be watching this channel, but you're not yet subscribed. So my humble request, please consider subscribing so that another time, once we release a video like this one, you'll always get notified. Again, to all our 10 subscribers and anyone who drop comment, I must say thank you so much for your unconditional support. Again, I'm requesting you to give this video a thumbs up so that YouTube can recommend our videos to more viewers. Back to our discussion. Now, the truth of the matter is that the way President Uhuru Kenyatta won election through the system is not even winning. The way President Uhuru Kenyatta was declared the winner in 2017 through the system. And so Ruto anticipated that he's going to be declared the winner in 2022. What was President Uhuru Kenyatta doing? He maintained his support from Mount Kenya region and Rift Valley. That is what he had. And through the system, they had their way. And Ruto knew that by maintaining Mount Kenya region and Rift Valley, that was enough for him. And then through the system, the same way they rigged out Raila Odinga, it is the same thing was going to happen in 2022. Again, if Raila is on ballot, rig him out. If he's fronting another person in that election, rig that person out. And Ruto will be well and good at State House. That is what Ruto needed. But seemingly, things are not going to happen in his favor. If he was anticipating to rig out Raila Odinga or another person, that is not going to happen. And if you look on how Ruto has been playing his politics, you can tell the amount of money he has pumping into Mount Kenya region. It was to maintain the support President Uhuru Kenyatta had on his side. Rift Valley, he has tried everything, but seemingly the Turkana, the Turkana and the Maasai are not listening to William Samoei Ruto. Instead, what he has managed is to have those other Kalenjin sub-tribes supporting him. So all this indication shows that without a system, there is no way William Ruto can become the president in free and fair general election. And so if this is clear, and Ruto was not going extra mile to work hard to woo other communities to support him, this is his biggest downfall. What he was supposed to do in 2017, when they were forming the second government, he was supposed to embrace other people. Like if he knew he was going to work with Musalia Mudavadi, why couldn't he pick like 3 people from Western region, someone from Vihiga, Kakamega, and Bungoma there, put them in their cabinet? I think that was supposed to help at least these people to feel like Ruto has seen a need to work with some of our people in this area. Achukue mtu mmoja wa Musalia Mudavadi pale aweke, ama wawili. Achukue mtu wa Wetangula pale aweke pale. I think in that way, Ruto was going to have at least an easy way to sell his candidature in Western. But you see, every time we get to Western, that's why Mucheru is coming out strong about this. People are still reminding him that when you were forming government, you did not see any need to have one of us here in that cabinet. We knew you had half of that cabinet, 2013, 2017. Because of that, there's no way he will get this support. And again, another reason why Mucheru is coming out strong to talk about this thing is when Ruto went from Musalia Mudavadi and Senator Wetangula for their support. The best thing for Ruto to be assured that he will get some good number of votes in Western, it was if this team was going to move with all the member of parliament, senators, governors, and even MCS to support William Ruto. But what happened when Ruto went from Musalia Mudavadi? About 6 members of parliament decamped from ANC to support Raila Odinga. What does that one tells you? It means Mudavadi is going as an individual with a few people here and there. So ANC party is a shell. Look at that. So you have Mudavadi, but the support is with Raila Odinga. Look at Senator Wetangula. You go for Senator Wetangula, the governor go, senators go. He's the only senator, by the way, not senators. Members of parliament, they have gone. A good number of MCS have decamped. Where are these people? They are supporting Raila Odinga. So you remain with the Wetangula here. But now, the Ford Kenya party is a shell with you here. The support has gone with Raila Odinga. So it shows in as much Ruto is trying to reach out to these other communities for their support, he don't get the real support because the leaders have remained with him, Raila Odinga, but the party leaders are with William Ruto. So Ruto is reacting when it is too late to salvage on some of the vote from Western. So he has lost the system. And again, the worst thing is that, again, Raila is digging deeper into Mount Kenya region by choosing Martha Karua, who happened to be a woman. And now Martha Karua has come in as a game changer, bringing the women card into this election. So when you put these two things together, it leaves William Ruto with no any chance. The system not there. Women card is coming into play. You come to Western, nothing to salvage on. Nyanza region, he cannot get anything. And even part of Rift Valley, people are supporting Raila Odinga, the Maasai, the Turkana. You go to Coast region, he's getting like 15%. That is what Uhuru was getting there. There's no value is adding into that. You come to Kambani, Kalonzo could be running. If not running, Kalonzo is in Azimio. And if Kalonzo is running, then that vote will go to who? Because it's preventing William Ruto from getting the Ukambani votes. So all this put together, no chance for William Ruto. Again, the reason why I think Joe Mucheru is still coming out strong to talk about this issue, he wants this to sink deeper into these people's mind that they are going to lose this election. I think Joe Mucheru is preparing Kenya Kwanza's side so that when they lose, they know that it was all along they were going to lose. So the real intention here is to prepare these people's mind to know that they are going to lose. So that they will not have any hopes in this election that they are going to win or call for a runoff. This is one of the reasons why it's coming out strongly and repeatedly to insist that Raila is going to win in round 1. And that win is going to be a resound win. I don't know what to think about this, but that's my view. Otherwise, thank you so much for listening to me up to this far. May good God bless you and see you in our next video.